Hello everybody, Dominomial here, and welcome to episode 41 of CrossCode. Don't worry, we're nearing the end. We're in the home stretch. So, let's just get out of this area real quickly. So, we need to get to the new area, and to do that, we need to how do I join the others to explore Rhombus Square or search the north of Sapphire Ridge? So, yes, we need to explore Sapphire Ridge some more. You thought you were done with this area, but no. Sapphire Ridge is only done with you when it's done with you. Or rather, you're not done with Sapphire Ridge. Sapphire Ridge is done with you. Whatever. It's done, but... So... I don't really know what to do here. How to get up here. How to, actually... rather, get past this area. I kind of forgot. Oh. Get out of the way, bugs. You're in the way. Yeah, whatever. And now, we can do this. I don't really care about my health. So now, corner this. Okay, come here. Come here. Yes. And now we can finally go north. And this is the place we're supposed to be. Yeah, definitely. The place we're supposed to be. Whew. Wait! Leia, did you see or remember something? Whew, finally, we found something. Well then, we should have a closer look around here. But make sure to explore the place by yourself. Yes, we cannot explore this place with party members. Because it's part of Leia's memories. Maybe I won't actually get to do, commentary today. Or this episode. Because this is pretty story-heavy, this part of the game, if I remember. Wait! Is it here? Is the entrance of the area? Alright, now... Is there any way to activate it? And you remember how to do it? Apparently not entirely? Sorry. It is alright. We will just try our best. You have a look around and I will watch the logs. Maybe I can pick up something as well. Okay, so... No, this isn't the way. If I remember correctly, this is just a dumb bamboo puzzle thing. So, you need to follow... Okay. So these rocks activate tracking, and then you need to go a specific path. Oh, okay. So you need to go here, here, around here, jump, jump. Nope. So yeah, it's just trial and error, but it's not that bad. You just gotta do some clever navigation. You use the bamboo stalks as reference points. So yeah, I'm preparing to go back to college in a few days. I'm really not excited for that. Like, okay. Like, college isn't hard, per se. It's just everything else, really. Like I said before in the last few videos, back when I was first starting college. And I don't know. I've just been feeling kind of stressed about it. Like, yes, lame, of course. Complaining about stress in 2022. What's new, Dominic? Everybody's stressed. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I forgot where I'm supposed to... So... Okay. Yeah, so, fine, whatever. I had to go back in a few days. I wasn't able to get a job for first semester, which is unfortunate, but, I mean, what can you do? Well, okay. Like, I had two options once the semester ended. I could have stayed in the dorms, been near my siblings, and gotten a job so that I could pay off rent at the dorm. Or I could go back to where I was, which what I actually did, and actually you know, just be here and not have to stay in a dorm. I mean, of course I went with the latter option, but I mean, I did actually legitimately consider, like, staying in the dorm. It's just... the dorm sucks. It also means I would have had to get a job within a week or less, or they would have kicked me out. And if I got kicked out, yes, I could have stayed at my aunt's place or something, but I'm not going to freeload at my aunt's place to avoid going back here, which is just... I don't exactly like this place too much. In terms of, like, you know, family to hang out with. But, what I mean by that is that I just can't hang out with any siblings. But also, like, when I... when I left, I think I kind of left on bad terms with my sister. Like, left back for here. Because I wasn't able to get a job and she was pressuring me. And it is completely my fault that I haven't been able to get a job. It's just... No, it is completely my fault. I just didn't really want to get one, but at the same time, it's really stressful to... For me personally, it's really stressful to interact with other people and be like, hey, do you have any spots open for job hiring? Like, I can't do that super easily. I don't have that mindset of just walk up to a place, apply for a job, or go online, enter in a ton of information for like 10 minutes, apply for a job. And I don't even, like, yeah, sure, I'm not trying to look for a dream job right away. I just need the money, but, like, it sucks. It sucks. I haven't gotten a job before, and the few places that I did apply to rejected me completely because I didn't have job experience. I tried, like, IT at the college campus. It didn't work. Not a good schedule. I tried to, apply at a Trader Joe's. They rejected me because I didn't have job experience. And I recently tried to apply for a Best Buy just for, like, a seasonal job here. And they said, great, you are a very good candidate, but your schedule fucking sucks because you're not here for more than a month. Like, fair enough. So I've just kind of been demoralized in getting jobs. Luckily, I think I might have one for the school campus library? I don't know. I'm just complaining about jobs like some kind of, like, middle-aged 36-year-old. I don't think that's really a stereotype associated. More like an unemployed person, but yeah. That's because I am unemployed. I can't get a job, but yet I indulge in my hobbies. How fucking irresponsible of me. Okay. Is this another secluded location? Yeah, so... I don't really know what to think. I just don't want to go back to that stressful college dorm life. Like, I was super stressed out. Like, yes, I got high GPA. Like, I got, like, a 3.8 for my first semester average. But it was super fucking easy to get that, not gonna lie. I didn't even try and I got a 3.8. And I'm not really looking forward to hanging out with the people around that college again. Well, some of the people. Not all of them. Some of them are cool. Some of them are really cool. But, oh. Right, this is a big moment. Now, you know what? I'll get back on topic after this battle. Shizuka. Hello again. Hi. Still kicking, I see. Did you just forget everything I told you? Oh, that's just wonderful. So the bot is fully aware of itself and doesn't even matter anymore. And then you simply escape your prison? Re-enter the playground, just strolling around with my memories. Like they're yours to use freely. Can someone please just delete you already? Oh, how I'd love to just rip your head off. But what does it even matter in this cursed simulation? If only I knew the machine you're running on. I'd gladly crush those circuits myself. Sorry? Don't you dare just sorry me like that! I know exactly why you're here. You plan to see him. And I won't let you. Why? You have no right to see him. You have no right to exist. All you should do is disappear. But since you won't do that, I will fight you right here, right now. As long as it takes you to give up. Okay, this is Shizuka. She is a very difficult fight, and you want to approach her cautiously. No. Like, okay. Oh god. Yeah, she's very dangerous. She's level 60? That's why. Okay. Okay. Okay, so, she's a very difficult fight, and, it is possible to win this. It's just very difficult. I mean, she has a very cool song, though. This is a very cool song in the game that only appears this one time, so enjoy it while you can. But, boy, am I fucking underleveled for her. Huh, maybe that's why I was having such a bad time with that bug boss. I mean, yeah, it does make sense. Ooh. Well, no, don't just do that! Revolutionary my ass. Yeah, whatever. So, if you keep losing this fight, Shizuka will just keep insulting you. Saying how, like, you're supposed to be a revolutionary computer and all that shit, but you suck ass at this game. And she is right. Because I do suck ass at this game. So, similar to the Apollo fights, you don't have to win. I mean, you can just let her win, but, like, where's the fun in that? At least try and fucking beat her up. Use elemental weaknesses. Yeah. Was that all? You don't look like you're going to leave, though. Get ready for another beating. Yeah. So, this is what happens when you lose against her. You keep fighting her until you win. And that takes a while. So, we'll be here for a while, and I can just commentate. Yeah. So, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to be alone for a while and think everything through. Think kind of about, like, what I want to do with my life. And I can't do that with my sister constantly telling me, get a job, get a life, do this shit, do that. And I get that she cares about me, I really do. And also I'm making it sound worse than it really is. But, yeah, like, I mean, I don't know. I just need some time to think about shit. Random fucking shit about the meaning of life, per se. I joke, but, I mean, that's not super entirely wrong. Yeah. Can you just go away, Shizuka? Yeah. Oh, God. How did she just dodge between those icicles like that? Hmm. What was I going to talk about? So yeah, but like since I've had some alone time to think, I've also been kind of thinking what I want to do with my YouTube channel. I'm not going to stop recording. I'm not going to stop doing Let's Plays. But I want to try branching out a little bit more. Actually, a video already came up before this that was kind of experimental in nature. Still I labeled it as kind of a Let's Play format just in case I do more of it. I did improvised writing. I toyed around with the idea before, even back in like the Mario Party 3 Let's Play. That was... Jeez, Mario Party 3. That was a year ago. What the fuck? No, but I did toy around with the idea of improvised writing, and I even did a test recording, like, way back when. Yeah, this is very dialogue heavy. I'll read the important bits, but I want to keep talking. But yeah, so I did improvised writing. That was a train wreck. It was awful. It was terrible. I did put a lot of effort into the editing, though. You may not think it, but editing in music, like, while it is simple, it's just, it takes up a lot of time. That video is like an hour 25 minutes. But I had to, of course, balance the audio and do all the usual shit. But also, it was my first time working with OBS besides Toho, which was that other experimental OBS video. Look, if Toho didn't exist, I wouldn't have been able to get that improvised writing video out, because I figured out how to use OBS through Toho. And, yeah. So, I don't really know what I want to do with this channel. I just want to do some more creative stuff. Like, I really want to do some better Let's Play. I want to get better at my main thing that I'm doing right now. I want to get better at commentating. Commentating is my weakest point. Like, I can't do jack shit for commentary. But at the same time, I do feel like I've gotten better at it. Hold this thought. Let's just do all this story shit. Okay? Hi? Is that? It really happened. Satoshi, finally, we found you. I forgot what voice I gave him. Leia, you are here. Does that mean... Is he with you as well? Huh? Alright, this way, please. Make sure he can read the number of this device. It's possible to connect to it using an IDN client. Oh, just make sure to look closely at the number, Leia. Alright, one moment, please. Satoshi, I'm so glad to see you again. Same for me, and it's been too long. Sargi, is that you? I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but before we continue, let me start a little program. Alright, let's stay close and talk quietly. This room is being monitored. Having this noise around us should sufficiently mess with the protocol. At least for some time. I see. Well then, allow me to get straight to the point. Sargi, you should already know about evil tars. Is Leia aware about herself as well? Yes, she is. Good, this will make things much easier. Leia, let me start by saying that you are, in fact, the very first functional eviltar. Minus a few remaining technical issues like your malfunctioning speech module. Why? What? Wait, so I didn't imagine it. You can talk? Partially, I hard-coded a few words into our module. I wasn't even aware that was an option. You always manage to surprise me, Sargi. It's nothing. Please, go on. Right. Let me tell you what happened after Gotham, Shizuka, and I left Instantainment. Despite countless attempts, we failed to convince Instantainment to support our research. It was in that hopeless moment that we met a certain person. Mr. Benedict Sidwell? That's a fake name. That has to be a fake name. That's an alias. Mr. Egbert Benedict. Okay, fine. Fine. That's the name he gave us, at least. Okay, so they do acknowledge that. We never met him in person and knew very little about him. Yet, he believed in our vision and offered his support. And indeed, with his help, we continued our research on eviltars. He provided us with everything we needed. Technical equipment, confidential specifications, and most of all, a test environment within the playground. We managed to continue our research within Crossworlds. Instantainment never interfered. To this day, I don't know how we did it. Things started within this small area of Sapphire Ridge. However, over time we realized that a larger testing area was required for effective research. And that's how we ended up in Vermilion Wasteland. A discontinued extension to the playground. Mr. Sidwell made it ours for research. We called it Evil Tar Ground. The new location wasn't the most appealing, but it certainly helped with our research. It didn't take us long for our first major milestone. Our first Eviltar, Leia, was born, derived from Shizuka's avatar. Back then, things were going rather well. We made so much progress. It was exciting. Following prototypes that proven to be almost feature complete. It was at that point that a long lingering question started to emerge. What exactly should we do with those Eviltars? Around that time, Mr. Sidwell made requests for additional features. He wanted to know if we could extract memories from Eviltars. The memories of the original players. Hence, his original intent became clear to us. He made us develop a system to gather intelligence from players of Crossworlds. The method works on any player of Crossworlds. First, we apply a custom CrossCode to the target player, overriding the original. Just after a short learning phase, we decouple it again. From then on, the modified CrossCode can be run autonomously. The Eviltar is born. Who knew the copy and paste feature was so harmful to this game? to this story? Who knew it could be so... Wow. Never underestimate the power of copy and paste, guys. In order to fully regain their memory, the Eviltar needs to spend some time within the Eviltar ground. Oh. And as soon as this is complete, we gather the intelligence. Stop using ellipsis, motherfucker! Sorry. I'm still kind of enraged from that bug fight. It turns out you can't simply extract their memory. But of course you can interrogate an evotar, just like any other person. Interrogate them with virtually no restraints on the technique. The method worked. We managed to collect highly confidential information in secret without leaving any trace. Can you stop with the ellipses? It's like immersion breaking at this point. I get he's supposed to be kind of like a slow talker, but you used like 8 ellipses in this whole monologue so far. Of course, once we discovered what kind of business we'd ended up in, we started to protest. We never intended evotars to be used in that manner. We were ready to drop everything. However, it was too late for that. We'd broken several agreements with our ex-employer. That's why we'd been reluctant to report anything to the authorities. And even when we considered doing that, Mr. Sidwell managed to blackmail us into submission. His intention was clear. If any of us tried to leave, our days would be numbered. Well, not that it mattered to me. Do you mean your heart disease? Please, don't tell me. I'm sorry. The Satoshi you knew died 2 years ago. Standing in front of you is the evotar of Satoshi. No. I myself created this copy as an offer to Mr. Sidwell so I could continue to serve him. In return, I wanted him to let Shizuka go. I was naive to ever think he'd fulfill his end of the agreement. I cannot believe this. Don't feel sorry, Sargi. Nothing could have been done about my disease anyway. Becoming an evotar was the only option for me to stay in this world. We need to switch rooms now, otherwise the masking will lose its effect. Follow me. Satoshi. Okay. A system to extract information from players. This is unbelievable. Cool. Keep monologuing. Please, don't give a shit about my voice. Just let my throat die out. Kind of breaks the atmosphere, doesn't it? We're not here to have a good time, Shizuka. So, you are now an evotar. Can you move around freely in the playground? No. These days I am confined within this building. That is also why I know little of what is happening outside. Are you aware that Leia has been in evotar ground again recently? I suspected it from some protocol readings I had access to. I suppose they tried to drag Leia back into it. Yes, and once she was there, they could effectively track our connection. They almost managed to locate me. That means Sidwell is already fully aware of your actions. This is troublesome. Something else, I wonder. How did Leia learn the truth about herself? You do not know? Your little sister paid us a visit. You did? She confronted Leia with the truth. Very abruptly. Not again. I don't see the problem. I merely told her the truth. You know full well what consequences your actions could have had. Well, it happened. We can't change it now. I'm glad Leia was strong enough to overcome it this time around. Yes, congratulations, Leia. We're all so very proud of you. Shizuka, stop acting like a child. Excuse me? You never stopped acting like a freak. Only caring for your dear little AI sister? Enough already! Look, I know you have your issues with Leia, but you need to understand one thing. She is our best chance to get out of this mess. Both of us. What do you mean? It's thanks to her that we got in contact with Sargi. Not only that, but she's the only one who can reach the Evotar server. Why is now the first time I hear of this? I couldn't share this with you or anybody else. We're all being monitored. It would have jeopardized our whole plan. Anyway, With both Sargi's and Leia's help, we might be able to get everyone out of this. You, me, maybe even Gotham. The Eviltar server. It is the host for all Eviltars with the exception of Leia. It's located within the playground itself, somewhere inside the dungeon compound of Eviltar Ground. Access is highly limited. Only avatars with an embedded access key can enter the area without triggering the self-destruct sequence. Remote administration is disabled entirely with the exception of one command, the deletion of all data. It is Sidwell's final trump card. The server is impossibly hard to reach, and even if we tried, he could wipe its data at any time. It would put an end to almost any Eviltar in existence, including myself. For Shizuka and Gotham, there might have been a slim chance to escape this whole mess, but for me, it was close to impossible. However, now that Leia is here, things have changed. Because she has an access key embedded, she can reach the Eviltar server. Come again? Why does Leia have the key out of all people? Because I tricked Sidwell into giving it to her. I faked a malfunction of Leia's Eviltar. I told Sidwell that the best chance to fix it would be to inspect the state of the Eviltar and server side by side, while Leia was still connected. However, I wasn't allowed to access the server. As a compromise, I convinced Sidwell to go to the server together with Leia. He attempted to debug the issue while I provided remote support. In order to do that, Leia was given the access key. Despite all the efforts, I told him that the issue could not be fixed. As a final attempt, Leia was relocated to my personal development server, but ultimately I concluded that she was broken for good. I was tasked with deleting her. Instead, I secretly snuck her back into official game servers, hidden within a small data corruption of the database. One where I was certain that an old colleague would eventually be tasked with looking into it. Oh, yes, that data corruption. What the heck? You really did not go easy on me. I had to make sure that not just anyone could fix it. And it worked. Honestly, all of this was a huge gamble, but here you are. You received my message and found me. And now, we need to figure out how Leia can reach the Eviltar server before Sidwell has a chance to wipe its data. And I already have a few ideas I'd like to discuss with you in detail, Sargi. Of course. Let's relocate back to the previous room. Oh, okay. My throat's dying. From here on out, Sargi and I will dive into the technical details. You two probably don't want to stick around for that. Maybe spend some time together as well. Talk it out? She can't talk. Aw. Come on, you know what I mean. Do I really have to? Please, dear sister. Oh god, it's one of those relationships. Fine. Alright. What should we do? Honestly, there's nothing interesting to see in this building. Anyway, I hate it in here. Let's just head outside. Okay, let's head outside. I don't know how much exposition we got, but let's continue this. Let's finish this up. This whole area is just so terribly delimited. No way to move around. Still, there is a little spot at the lake over there. Let's go there. This spot is pretty nice, isn't it? Certainly better than anything you'd find in Vermilion Wasteland. Let's sit down for a bit. So, what words can you say exactly? Hi. Bye. Leia. How? Why? Wait. Sorry. That's it? Must be bothersome. Also, still wearing those horns? Ugh. So you hate them too. They're the worst, aren't they? That all happened because of a stupid joke. I often complained that horns didn't fit the Spheromancer design at all. So of course one day Sargi gifted them to me. Very funny. And then they'd always log into my account and clip them. Those idiots. And now you ended up with them. Sorry for that. Why? Don't ask me. I didn't do it. Well, at least they left you the scar. Scars are badass. Nice. I respect that. Guess we both have the same taste. Makes sense. But you're lucky, you know that. Huh? You missed the worst stuff. You didn't have to witness your brother dying in front of you, and the futility of the whole situation. They just kept you in that room, all the time. Taking care of you? Sorry. Shut up! Don't be sorry. Honestly, none of this is your fault. If anything, I should apologize for what I did to you. The whole situation, it's been going on for so long already. I just don't know what to do anymore. How much longer can I take this? Stop that. How can you be like this after all the things I did to you? It's too soon. Getting all touchy like that? That's nothing like me. Aw. Hi! You two are still at it? I think we're done for the most part. No, there is one more thing. Shizuka, how is Gotham doing these days? Well, I didn't speak much with him recently. He's busy designing his levels and flying around in his fancy avatar. He seems content enough. Gotham. It might be especially difficult to get him out of this. We did in fact meet him while we were in Evo Tar Ground. From what we saw, it looked like he is physically located in the playground. Could that be the case? Yes. Somehow Sidwell convinced him to do that. It's easier to keep him under control that way. Well, Gotham was always excited about creating his own worlds. The prospect of experiencing it in person was quite appealing to him. Really, I think he's a lost cause. He's stuck in his fantasy world playing his little god figure. That blue avatar with orange clothing. Yes, that's him. That's unexpected. He acts like such a different character. That's the whole point. In any case, we should try to figure out if he's on our side with this or not. Shizuka, can you try talking to him about this? Just hinting at what is happening. I can try. Well then, I think I have a good grasp of the situation now. We will need time for the preparations, though. Certainly, if you have any more questions, you know how to reach me. Yes, I'm glad I was able to meet both of you again. Same for me. One last thing, though. Yeah? Looking at what Sidwell accomplished so far, I'm certain he has specific ways to track your actions. Because of that, please be extra careful if you plan to involve any other player. I will, and I already have my suspects. Hmm? Well then, goodbye and see you soon. Goodbye. Take care. Bye. You too, Leia. Whew. That was a lot to take in, correct? More so a lot of exposition to monologue. Fuck, okay. So, what to do next? Oh, right! We should head back to the east of Sapphire Ridge. Specifically to that old dojo where you got the meteor shade. According to Satoshi, an entrance to Eviltar Ground is hidden in that area. I'd like to have a look at it. You can use that teleporter for a quick connection to the dojo. Nice! We unlocked the power of shortcuts! Yeah, let's go. Okay. So, yeah, if we go east... Wait! I think I found it. It's right here, the wall to the east. Let me see if I can open it. Wow. There we go. Let's see what we find in there. This is it, Leia. If we go through that tunnel, we will reach Vermilion Wasteland. Lucas, the avatar of him, is hopefully still over there. If we act fast enough, we might be able to rescue him. Leia! Leia, please stop. Running in there alone and unprepared is destined to fail. Don't worry. I'm pretty positive that we will find a way to reach the Eviltar server. To be honest, I'm more concerned about what comes afterwards. Why? Assuming that we reach the server and manage to make a backup of all the Eviltars, we still need a proper environment to run them. A new place for Eviltars. And one way or another, we need Instantainment's permission for that. I'm not entirely sure how to tackle this issue yet. Even for an employee like me, it's difficult to reach the right people to talk to about this. Well, that certainly dampened the mood. I'm sorry. There really is no point in worrying about this now. We just have to try our best and see what happens. Waiting it out is simply not an option. Let's head back. Oh, yes, one last thing. Could you go to the First Scholar HQ? I'd like to try something out. Okay, what's the time at? Oh yes, it's at a time. So, in the next episode of CrossCode, we will go to First Scholar HQ and get even more dialogue. Hope you're ready. Bye.